Hey guys, I'm here. What's up? Also, I have a small penguin. I'm actually surprised how small. We can
Hello.
fix that.
I
Okay, so
am small.
part of it is just that your image apparently is very small. That's interesting.
Yes. It is two size.
Two size, pocket-sized penguins.
Yeah, I'm a pocket-sized penguin.
Pocket penguin. Okay.
Hey
Yo,
Con,
hey
you
Senku,
think
hey
cool?
Con. Yep. How y'all doing? Now, eventually we might get a Terra, maybe. We'll find out.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I hope Tara's gonna join.
I think my background music is probably just a hair loud.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Maybe. Oh no, I'm sad you're not doing great.
Oh no. What's up? Roaster's dad and Ann's kid. Yeah. And Anna's just a little child.
Mm-hmm.
I just noticed that chat is behind us. I should move them up in priority.
What do you mean behind us?
I mean behind us. When you talk or even when you don't talk, your head is covering chat.
Oh, like that. I thought you were
Which,
saying
you know,
like behind in time, but no. I'm blocking
I mean,
chat.
they are also behind in time, but... Oh, there's a Terra.
Tara! Yay, Tara!
Okay, I need to change the spacing on you guys a lot.
But I love Tara's image. It's so adorable. Like peeping out to say hi.
Yes.
So cute.
Terra wins the
Tara wins the cuteness contest by far.
yes, little popping head emoji, emote, whatever. Discord reactive image.
How do I connect with this?
What?
It's 1.16.1 for speedrunning, right?
Yeah. If we want to be doing that one.
But I don't think the
Oh, server's not up yet.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, for timing purposes and also for some gameplay stuff, the less time that it is up before we are on, the more it just all works.
Okay.
But I have a world set up, ready, checked that it was all functioning. Just need to hit start on server, and then it'll take like 30 seconds, and then we'll be in. I need to adjust some volumes a hair. The other maybe option would be like Gardic phone, which also would be fun. I know you're not familiar with it, Anaukia, but I mean,
Garlic phone is kind of like Pictionary.
Oh,
yeah.
that one. Yeah.
I know that you tend to be a fan of
anything
Pictionary, so
where I have to be very creative and what's the English word? Like spontaneously thinking of fun things. I'm not very good at right now. Because my brain isn't really there.
I believe that, but also I'd be surprised if you didn't have fun playing a Pictionary-esque game.
That is true.
But we want to try speedrun?
I would really
actually,
love to try.
I want, before we get into that, you guys mind talking some D&D shop?
Yeah.
You've seen the whole news with D&D and all of their trying to license change their open game license and that stuff?
Some of it, but I can't. I don't really understand what the actual rules now are, what the consequences are going to be if this changed. The way I understood it is that if you make money selling something from D&D, so it's like if you run a game and you make money off of that, I think that's fine. I think it's if you are selling third-party content. So, for instance, on the DM's Guild, you can make homebrew rules and sell that on the DM's Guild, and I believe that is what they're trying to get a cut off.
I'll fill in a little bit because I've dug a little bit into this.
Yeah.
So they have
I've only skimmed the surface.
They have the Open Game License 1.0, which they had in 2000. And that's what's been in place forever, where they basically say, like, you don't get trademark us, you don't get whatever, but you can build off of the base and that's your stuff and it's fine.
Yeah.
We support people making custom content. And sorry, I got distracted by Senku. Anyway, they updated it that they're basically saying, oh yeah, so this is the new one, that this unauthorizes the old one, and we're demanding a cut from people who are making more than certain amounts off of it, but also we can demand a cut anytime, and also anything that you make within our system, we can at any time use for any purpose we want, including redistributing it under and profiting from it and your SOL.
Okay, but what can they do it with? Because the way I understood it, they can't, like, if you run your own game and you're not selling it, they can't claim that to be theirs.
No, but they've basically made a point of being like, hey, and like, if you're not selling your custom rules, custom content, because obviously, like, raise your hand if you play games 100% by the book. Nobody should raise their hands.
Yeah.
Right. Put your hand down. But
well, they may not be 100% by the book, but they're probably by the game master's book, which
sort of sometimes
100% from the
but
book.
Yeah, everyone has a certain degree of house rules. There's always a certain degree of fudge. There's, whatever. Fudge. But the big thing is that so they're probably not going to come down on us for playing the game, and that's fine. But I'm kind of in the mindset that I might want to, if they actually move through with it, I might want to boycott official D&D stuff, because they are taking a very greedy line towards any content creators.
Well, I don't really understand how it works right now. Like, that's the thing, is that, for instance, in the DM Guild, there are people who are actually making a living of making homebrew, like, basically like,
and it's
the
cool
game
stuff.
modules, the way that Wizard of the Coast makes modules. And I do understand where it's like, okay, but if you are selling these modules using our rules and our system, I do get where they would go, like, okay, if there's so much money in selling all these modules,
there's a couple of,
then maybe they should get a cut.
there's a couple of things at play here, which I think are all really important to the conversation. One, Wizards of the Coast basically tried to when Pathfinder started, Pathfinder version 1.
Yeah.
They tried to do a copyright suit saying this is a derivative work, whatever.
Yeah.
And the courts looked at it and said, using there are elements to it, but most game systems, and this is also, we've seen it with video games and stuff, game systems in broad strokes can't be copyrighted so long as there's enough difference that you're not like just copying the rules over. But like giving bonuses to attack, having level up mechanics, having skills, all of that stuff is absolutely uncopyrightable.
No, but that's
as are races, etc. Yeah. That's just
I
point
get that. I'm talking about if people make a module using the
exact
D&D rules, and you're basically within, you are using core materials, and then making a monster that is, or like making a module that is played using exactly D&D rules and making money off of selling that module.
No,
I don't know where I stand there, but I think it's not unreasonable for a company to then go like, yo, you are kind of profiting off of our work now. Maybe we should be in the loop somehow.
To a degree, I think that's fair. But
and that's how I understood that this was going. But the thing is,
that's how Wizards has sold it.
Yeah, but I don't know what the other repercussions are. I don't know.
That's not the one. That's not the part of their new contract.
The problem is that they are changing even the old contract. So
well, they're
that
trying.
means everything before any new content is going to be liable for these licenses. So people who have been living off, like you said, people are making a living off of doing this. Now, those people that are making a living off of this may end up losing a large portion of their revenue and will not be able to do what they've been doing.
That is one thing. They're kind of hinting that they want to make it backwards, like have
if they make it backwards, I'm not even sure that is lawful, because if things were created under one license and sold under one license, I don't think you can.
There's questions on it. Certainly they couldn't sell it newly.
But anything that comes out after the license gets changed will be under the new license, no matter what.
And that old license legally they've said that's more or less legally true. But one of the weird things with it, of course, as a major company, they can bury you in legal fees and just take you to court and not care about actually winning, because you'll run out of money to try the case before they need to do anything if you're not very large. But I had to establish that, like, game mechanics and races, both of which Wizards of the Coast tried to copyright, court said, like, you can't copyright elves. You can't do it. You're not allowed.
Yeah, no, but that makes sense. And the thing is, I haven't dug in this as much as you have.
Right. So here's the second part, which I think is this is where I start to get real problems, because I agree with you. If they were saying that we're asking for a cut, and particularly if they gave a value of that cut that they were hoping to get from profits, not from, whatever, but from profits, and particularly in a digital age where I can make something and distribute it online very easily, I get that. Particularly where they've said that they are focusing on people making over 750,000 a year plus. Like, that's big bucks.
Also, then you're no longer talking about small content creators, then you're talking about someone having a business off of.
Right. Like, you could probably tell me that if Matt Mercer made a module, he might be in that range. There are probably, a handful of relatively small people that also have enough fan base / whatever that they might get there.
Already works with Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah, but to be fair, also get a cut from his work. To be fair, also from this, a lot of people are jumping ship. But anyway. The part that's really concerning to the creator community, and this is why I am considering being like, I'm not a fan as much as I love D&D. Like, there's lots of great systems. They have a line in their language that says anything that you make is owned by you, but we can republish, reuse, whatever, with no credit, payment or otherwise, as much as we want.
Yeah, that makes no sense to me. Like, and where so, I feel like, that does not make sense.
And so you can spend a lot of time, energy, effort to make a really cool module, like as you said, with DM's Guild and whatever.
Yeah.
You make that, and you publish it. You make whatever. Wizards of the Coast says, "Oh, this is cool." They make a couple of surface level edits, probably just doing a pass for grammar or whatever, and then digitally republish it without having to spend any money with literally anything. And they can then undercut you, get the price lower than you can compete with, whatever, and just sell your product as theirs. And they've said like
that. I agree with that. That is hella sketchy, because where I believe like, okay, if you create something using D&D rules, the Wizards can get a cut, but also if they sell your work, you'd better get a cut. Like at that point, it kind of feels like it's if two people collaborated on something and it makes money, two people should get the rewards.
And I'm happy if they want to, like, you know, buy my copyright, which you can do.
Yeah.
If you want to buy my copyright and say that, like, you know, you've made a tidy sum of, let's say I put a lot of work into a really good module, it's become the popular one, whatever, and I made 20,000 last year off of it. Maybe I got more. Maybe it's 60,000, but you know, a nice little chunk for my efforts, whatever. But they say, hey, we saw that your new book got 60,000. We want to make that into official Wizards product. We're willing to pay you 75. So that's like a year plus some, and it's probably already fading a bit, but it'll reach a larger audience. I might take that. 75 in chunk for something that I was that I got 60 for last year. Like that might be a great deal for me. Or if they want to sell it, and
it's less than what you already made for me, because I believe like
the first year is often with particularly fan content the first probably couple of months. Yeah.
If that were the case, I would totally understand. But if what you say is true, that they can just claim somebody else's work as their own and sell it as their own without any,
or if they wanted to
given to the
have
creator,
it that they say that they are using my content in the way that they say, hey, like they advertise on their site, check out this new module by Analkia that delves into the realm of whatever, and they link to my thing, and they're taking cuts because me doing well, it makes them do well. Like, I'd be totally fine with them using my product in that way, that they're basically advertising for me, or, you know. I'd be okay with them taking a cut that they say, hey, do you want to have this on the D&D Beyond store? Like, there's tons of ways that they could do it, but from the speculative license that they have allowed to be seen, like, this is not a legally binding license yet, but it's excerpts that they have released from the new open gaming license.
But there's also been some people that have leaked what they say is what the information is. The old one was 900 words, the new one's 9,000.
Exactly. All that stuff. Like, there's just a whole lot of stuff in it. So, if our current game...
I do get that that's to be a bigger document, because I feel like legally speaking, especially with the digital things that are going on right now and how much is online versus printed, that it's a 10 times as big document, I get. But yeah, no, I understand what you mean, that some things might be incredibly sketchy
and we'll see, how much they implement it, how aggressively they follow through with it, because obviously they have discretion.
Yeah,
there's all that stuff.
It's also it's concerning for even smaller creators. It's like, oh, I understand from some of the wording I've heard that they want to, even if you are a smaller creator and are not going to be part of that over 750,000 or whatever, they still want to know any money that you would be making from D&D content. So even like if you're a streamer, you get money for your D&D streams. Do you?
That was a really interesting
any
one.
Revenue for your YouTube videos?
In the official Wizards of the Coast FAQ around this change, someone said like they have a specific line that they're like, any paid partner work that like stops people from getting to your stuff, whatever, then we need money from. And someone said, hey, what about being like a Twitch partner or YouTube person? Like, isn't that a paid partner that's doing it? And they kind of massage the waters to say like, well, massage the message, quelled the waters, whatever. But they were like, okay, no, that's totally fine. But the line that they said on it is, who let the rules lawyer in, as though it's not like, as though that's an incredibly technical point that is. And that also like
that is definitely because it's different if you are selling rules or selling a module. It's a very big difference than if you are running a game and streaming that, because in that case you're not so much selling the module.
Plus, another thing is
a show.
Yeah.
If I ever had a Patreon specific show of D&D, like we had our game, and then let's say we wanted a game that we didn't have to worry about Twitch TOS or something.
Yeah.
And so I put it on Patreon, and it was paywalled. By the rules, they could come after me for that. But anyway, that's kind of a little bit afield. Where I'm thinking with this, we'll see how they police it, but with this change and with the rules that they seem to be doing and whatever, my lean, we originally were going to do like a 6-session campaign here, and we're probably not going to get it done within 6 sessions just because of things going a little bit slower. We've also had delays which have made, who knows? We'll see how long this campaign takes to get done. But there's a good chance that if we do a future campaign, I might want to look into using like Pathfinder 2.0 or another, just solid fantasy system, but I might distance myself at least until we see what comes. It's also fun to just try new systems occasionally.
Yeah. Like, I've never played Pathfinder, either the first version or 2.0, but yeah, from what I've heard, it's a pretty decent system.
Here's what I've heard on differences, if people are interested in hearing differences.
Sure.
Pathfinder 1 was basically 3.5, but martial classes are scaled up to be as strong as optimized wizards. Actually, just everybody is scaled up to be about as good as optimized wizards. Pathfinder is when you want a pure power fantasy of D&D. That was...
Pathfinder is if you wanted a power fantasy?
Chat could voice if they were not interested, but people are hanging out. I think it's good. We like lurkers. We stand lurkers. Okay.
It's just, I find it very interesting, all the differences, but I don't know if it's interesting.
Particularly getting into later. Oh, D&D is very popular, and theory crafting and talking about the hot new news in the D&D world. Like, this is a hot topic.
Mm-hmm.
But
There's
Pathfinder.
so many YouTube videos on it.
Oh, so many, for good reason. If I was a little bit more in YouTube now, I'd be doing one. Maybe I should. Anyway. Except I'm not a legal expert at all. I just have my opinions. But Pathfinder 1 was basically, hey, D&D is going to this really meh MMORPG thing for 4th edition. Let's just do our take on 3.5 and make a new system, updating those rules.
Pathfinder was way older than 4.
Pathfinder started just before 4th edition
really?
Launched.
Oh, I thought it was so older.
I didn't know it was called Pathfinder 3.75.
About a year before 4th edition launched, a bunch of the original 3.5 creators and rules people, basically the design team from 3.5, got the memo from Wizards that said, hey, this is the direction we're going, and they said, yeah, how about no? And so they went to and so they made their own version, and it came out, I believe, just a bit before 4th edition, which Wizards really hated, because for a solid year, the first year of 4th edition, Pathfinder was selling better than D&D. So
yeah, I feel like 4th was never really popular. I believe 4th was only really popular by people who started playing D&D using 4th edition. Yeah.
And to be fair, I've played games in 4th edition and had some fun times.
I made a really fun character in 4th edition, I'm not gonna lie.
But I understand the complaints about it.
Oh, I totally do, but for certain groups and for, like, I made a pacifist cleric who just could not deal damage be a amazing party member. I was like, seriously, my party was near unkillable with me in it until somebody grappled me, and then I got completely and utterly useless and everybody almost died. But I had a lot of fun playing it, but it was also a pretty combat heavy group anyway. So it worked for that group.
Yeah. Excuse me.
I call 4th edition D&D Pokemon.
Kind of. In my opinion, of 4th edition, the spell cards and all of the, like, per day abilities, per combat, per all of that stuff, there's things about that are kind of cool. I think 4th edition is a good D&D game. I would say it's a good starter into D&D game, because it is simplified. It does have that stuff.
For dummies.
The only thing is that I think that if you want a simplified rule set for fantasy gaming, there are other options that are equally good, maybe just less popular.
Yeah. Also, what my problem is if you were used to playing D&D in any other version, and then you go to
it feels so
D&D 4th, it just, everything is the same. Like, there is no real difference between the different classes. They all have, like, do some damage with maybe a side effect, or do more damage. The spellcasters were just
so
meh.
Wizards of the Coast bought D&D around 3rd edition, right?
Oh, well, that explains the gigantic upheaval of the rules between 2 and 3.
Yeah, Wizards of the Coast actually bought D&D just after 3rd edition came out, if I recall correctly. But when you see, like, all of the millions of splat books that came out with 3rd edition, and then 4th edition, Wizards of the Coast also being a subsidiary of Hasbro, you can kind of understand how this giant gaming corporate giant would I used giant twice there, would try to gamify D&D, try to make it so that it wasn't as crazy with rules.
To be fair, I think like for the hardcore D&D nerds, which I kind of group myself under, I feel like 4th edition was a little bit of a letdown, but I do think that they did succeed in making it more
I think
open
that
for people who are not that into D&D and who are more into gaming. I just don't think that...
Yeah, kind of. I think that the best thing that came from, like, the biggest success for D&D 4th edition is that it was, and I think kind of continues to be, the best basis to make Dungeons and Dragons module board games.
Yeah.
And in the Hasbro mindset of basically selling board games, like, if you play 4th edition, it is playing a D&D board game, but then write your own adventure.
Yeah, but that also makes sense because they're like the D&D board games that they released are very close to 4th edition rules. So like it makes sense. It's not how I like to play D&D, but on its own, like it's not necessarily bad. It's just not D&D how I'm used to playing D&D.
From a company perspective, I think that in that element, 4th edition was successful. That it made the rules into a way that they could make board games from it, and those board games do have their own value aside from the core D&D ecosystem.
Let's face it, I have 2 of those board games, and they're amazing because there are so many miniatures in there that I can use for all my other D&D
games. And board games get extra benefit because they're that's another one that Wizards kind of said, like, hey, there's a fantastic model ecosystem, whatever, people selling and buying all of these D&D models. Let's release our own. And not only release our own, but release them in packs with associated like modules and board games and have that be another selling point. And like, as much as I kind of hate the corporatification of all of that, that's a word now, just roll with it.
Totally a word.
Corporatification is at like it parses, so whatever.
Totally a word.
But as much as I dislike that, they did see a niche and find value, and there are a lot of people who get value from that, and I'm not opposed in a strict sense at all. 5th edition kind of has always been the good system in the way that it balances a mix of getting more complexity and more different feeling characters while still being a simplified rule set.
Yeah.
I said already, this is going backwards in time a little bit, but Pathfinder 1 being D&D 3.75, so to speak, was basically them being like, man, casters go way stronger than martial characters from a fairly early level. You know what we should do? We should do a rebalance patch and just make sure that everyone is at least as strong as optimized casters are in 3.5. At all
and then
levels.
with 4, they kind of like made the melee like the fighting characters better and nerfed the casters so much. And I think in like I do think that they learned from it, and I think 5 is actually a very nice system.
I loved playing monks, specifically in Pathfinder 1, because to me, a Pathfinder monk with some abilities felt somewhere between playing a what's the splat book, the Sword Sage and all of that, Tome of whatever. There was one.
I really don't remember all. Like
there was a new martial there was a subclass that basically gave martial power spells to martial classes and whatever. A Pathfinder monk becomes it basically feels somewhere between Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and being a fist fighter from the Matrix.
Okay.
Like it's just incredible fun, and you are just a blender with your fists.
Did Pathfinder also have the prestige classes that 3.5 had?
I think that they did subclasses actually.
Okay, because my big issue with the prestige classes from 3.5 is that you needed to start planning out your character at level 1. If you wanted to go for a certain prestige class, you couldn't just halfway through the story go like, okay, this starts making sense for my character. I'm going to go this direction now. You had to plan it out. And that to me feels sad because you don't know where you're going to end up when you start playing. Like, look at my character in our other D&D game.
Yeah.
She went all over the place, but it came from the story, and I could never have planned that because I didn't know what was going to happen in the story. And in 3.5, that never could have happened.
No, not without a lot of DM help.
Yeah.
Okay, so now shifting gears to look forward to Pathfinder 2.
Yes.
Which has been up for a couple of years, and I did some research in it because I've never really looked into it, except that I know that it
Are there
feels.
already rules out?
Yeah. There's been rules out for years.
Oh, okay. Well,
Pathfinder 2 feels basically in the same way. It feels like 5th edition, but for Pathfinder, kind of. They did the same thing that they streamlined off of the 3. It's like the 3.5 rule set, but much more streamlined in the same way 5th edition is 3.5 rule set, but way more streamlined.
Yeah.
What I understand is people say it's more crunchy, which is to say that there's a lot more rules in existence. Like they have more modifiers and stuff.
Yeah, that's one of the things I heard about Pathfinder is that you kind of drown in all the modifiers just like you did in 3.5.
The things with that, they still have it simplified. It can be a little bit more work for DMs, I hear, depending on how careful you are with it and if you're trying to, stay perfectly true to rules and so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that stuff. There's a lot of modifiers. To be fair, I will always argue that just because D&D 5th edition says, oh yeah, you get plus 1d4 here, d6 here, and advantage, disadvantage, whatever, those are still modifiers.
No, those are definitely still modifiers, but my problem in 3.5 is that the ones in 5 don't usually stack as much. So you have like 2 or maximum 3 modifiers to 1 roll. And in 3.5,
3.5 was
so many different modifiers that it was so hard to keep track. I do think that in a lot of online, it's easier to check because a lot of systems have like the check marks, like, okay, add flanking bonus, add blast bonus, and then you don't have to calculate everything and it does it for you. So that online makes it easier. But
to my understanding, 5th edition, Pathfinder 2 also streamlined stuff. There's a lot of modifiers that don't stack. There's a lot of and what I've heard is that once you make your character, from a player side, the rules are actually fairly straightforward.
Okay.
From the DM side, you, depending on how much you want to play, by the book, there are modifiers for everything so that, you don't just have advantage or disadvantage. There's the game has said, do you have, do you have the higher ground? It's over. I have the high ground. Sorry. And it has those mechanics that the DM can apply to rules, but
doesn't necessarily have to.
Yeah.
Well, I think...
And they're not part of the inherent sheet. They are like situational modifier values.
I just had something that I wanted to ask, and
Shall I continue?
It just plop, and it's gone. I don't remember. Okay, yeah.
The way character creation works in, I'm just going to call it 2.0 now. Everyone's going to have to know that when I talk about 2, I'm not talking D&D 2, because that was like 30 years ago.
D&D 2 is what I started with, and it was called Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. AD&D.
And it's
you don't need to worry about that.
And if you had an armor class of -2, you were the bomb.
Only -2.
Oh man, if you're like a low level character and you could get below 0, oh my gosh, that was amazing. Amazing. Okay,
I love your Sacco.
I remember what I wanted to ask.
Okay, please.
Is because I don't remember which system it is, but I don't know if it's 4th edition or if it's 2nd Pathfinder edition. But I've heard people say that what is very hard in one of those systems is that you have reactions go off on reactions, and that there's a lot of sort of backpedaling, like, okay, so you want to do this, but then actually if you wanted to do that, then as a reaction I can do that, but then as a reaction to my reaction, the first person can then change their action, which negates the entire thing again, and then there's a lot of...
I have not heard that about 5th. I have not heard that about PF2. Second, whatever.
Maybe it was for 4th edition.
There's definitely some of that with 4th edition.
Okay, then it might be that I heard it about 4th edition, because I think that kind of stuff, especially if considering it's for a stream, it takes away this it's not as streamlined anymore.
Yeah. I mean, that can also be...
Have you guys ever played any systems other than D&D?
Yeah.
Some, not a lot.
I've played quite a few. I was in a group for a while that actually changed systems every single game with every rotation of the game master.
Okay.
I have moderate knowledge of the old World of Darkness. And obviously I've played some stuff like Honey Heist and Big Eye Small Mouth, the not serious systems.
I didn't know it is I played some World of Darkness. What's it called? The one where you're like in the Warhammer 40k future. Where you're basically
Heresy?
Heresy. Yeah, what did
Starfinder?
No, Space Pirates? I played Dark Heresy.
It might be Dark Heresy. Rogue Trader. I'm talking about Rogue Trader.
Oh, yeah.
I've played that, but not a lot.
Oh, I think I touched Rogue Trader, but that campaign ended up dying rather quickly.
Yeah, I did one session of the Firefly role-playing game. That was a thing. And I've looked into some other systems, D20 Modern.
Have you ever played Fate Core?
Dice? I don't recall. I think so.
The thing is, for Fate Core, you need people who are very, very good at improv, because basically you get fate points and you can use your fate points to make something happen. Like, oh no, you're in a bad place. Well, you use a fate coin and there's an armory right next to you where you can get new weapons. Stuff like that. But then the players need to be really good at improv in order to actually have a fun game in it, because you kind of need to think outside the box to use your fate points in a way that is...
I've kind of often wanted to try a couple of sessions playing Roll for Shoes.
Roll for Shoes?
Mm-hmm. It's a hyper simplified game. I think it's 6 rules long.
Okay.
I think it just has 6 lines. But basically, a guy was talking, and he was just in, I think, a video call like this, and they were talking about simplified role-playing games, and the concept was like you go up. Okay, like I wake up in a room. All right. You wake up in a room. Okay, I'm gonna put my shoes on and go. Okay, roll for shoes. Roll to see if you have shoes, basically.
He just rolls for everything.
And whenever you're doing, like, you declare what you want to do, and you can either you either use a skill that you don't have, or you have like you start with a general skill basically, and whenever you want to do something, you can choose one of your skills. And every once in a while, you can level up a skill to basically get more dice to make it more likely to happen, or you can, every time you succeed on something, you get a new skill related to that thing. So, like, you roll really well on your shoe check. Oh yeah, you have the Speedster 5000 shoes, and then you can, next time you have a running check or something, you can use your Speedster 5000 skill check, and more niche skills are better than more generalist skills. But it's like, it's just a very, like, there's no specific skills or anything. It's just completely fly by the seat of your pants to do an adventure.
That does sound like it could be fun, but that also sounds like it's very dependent on the players.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, let's be honest, if I'm in a mood for such games, I could be really good at it, but I feel a lot of the times I would not be a great player for those.
No, you need a group. Like, sometime we go to play D&D and everyone's just kind of feeling out of it somehow, and it's, or doing something, or maybe we have another collab that's canceled and we have a bunch of people. It's like, hey guys, want to play a round of roll for shoes? And
yeah,
just go if people are into it. But Pathfinder 2.0, from, once again, what I understand, not having played it, and the reason why I would default to that is because I might want to play a similar, you know, I like the genre, basically. Yeah. And once again, there are obviously other ones, but those are things. But the way I understand that it goes is there's not multi-classing per se, but rather you get there are feats that you can take that basically add other class abilities into your kit. The number one thing is that you get feats constantly, like every level. The base classes are a little bit, have less abilities, and instead you have, whenever, like every level, you get important choices that you can take. You can take a feat. You get feats basically that you get class feats every other level. There's general feats every so often. Your background isn't so much like, here's your set of things from your background, but rather your background opens up a certain list of background feats. And some people are like, these aren't really feats, but but also, if it looks like a duck and it sounds like a duck, like, mechanically they're feats. They just are a lot smaller. They're more like choose your own class features.
Okay, yeah.
First edition apparently is a lot of work for characters because, first level is a lot of work for characters because you kind of get information overload of choices there. And every time you level, there are significant choices for your character that basically, what direction do I want to take my character?
Yeah, I know a lot of people who actually appreciate that, who really hate the sort of the empty levels in
Hey Nugs.
Hey Nuggles.
Hi Nuggies.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people who really hate those levels where you don't get to pick something, or where you don't get like a super interesting feature, but you just get, you know, a +1 on everything.
And I like also that with this, like, to me, where I love having a unique character, not feeling boxed in. This is also why I am a multi-classing fiend.
Yeah, you are.
I am. I know I am. But rather than just leveling and getting a class feature, like, yeah, with spellcasters you can choose your spells, but actually getting, like, being able to choose something meaningful, which makes you, like, every second level or if you have every third level wizard can be a wildly different character because of the choices they make, like, and then they can converge back.
I know a lot of people say that to me because I feel like I can make two characters that rules wise are extremely similar and still have them be very different. And I can also make two characters who rules wise are completely different but are in fact the same character.
Of course. I think most veteran players have something similar, but I do think that,
like,
not being boxed in, being able to actually choose abilities that synergize with the character is a nice tool. That's my opinion.
I think I've never really minded empty levels because, especially at the lower levels, if you don't have to choose something every single level when you level quite quickly, I'm kind of okay with it. It's mostly if it takes like 10 sessions to level up and then you don't get to choose something, then it gets a little bit sadder.
Yeah. By the way, Tara, are you okay just listening, or are you, like, hella bored?
Well, I've been like, I want to pipe in, but it's like, nobody else has played New D10.
I mean, but we can always talk about stuff.
Play Minecraft.
Yeah, okay. No, I just wanted to, like, check in with, obviously we're missing Serenity, but, like, if we did campaigns in the future, like, hey, you guys okay trying a different system? Tara, obviously, like,
okay with it.
I like the pseudo-medieval magical fantasy genre for a lot of stuff, but if you have another system that you...
in a lot of systems.
You can, but there are systems that are better suited for it than others.
That's true. But I also think that both Tara and I have played more different systems and are probably can adapt to a new system, whereas I believe Serenity has not played as much D&D or as much role-playing games, so it might be a little bit harder for her.
I mean, but she's not a D&D veteran either, per se, so...
Yeah.
There's good and bad with that.
Yeah. But I'm just saying we should definitely ask her opinion on this as well, because I think she might have a more strong opinion either one way or the other. I don't know.
I mean, for this campaign, I'm gonna stick with D&D. Like, I'm not gonna change shit mid-course.
Yeah. But for other games, like, I played Thrash. That's a really interesting system where you're basically making a fighting game character, and you make your own moves. And it's actually kind of cool. I ended up actually kind of running it after a while, and anything I run ends up dying. I can't get it follow through.
Oh,
it's hard to, like, I've definitely played many times more games that have died than have actually reached a pre-planned conclusion. And by pre-planned, I don't necessarily mean that the DM planned it like from session 1 how it was going to end, so much as, like,
where it was going to end.
Yeah, it reached a natural conclusion where whatever, rather than kind of either just fizzling out or people are going to have to start exam season soon. Shit. Okay, you guys made it to the boss. Congratulations.
Like, that makes me think of Pathfinder game I did where it was set in medieval Latvia, where it had a few false ends, and it ended up kind of fizzling out mainly because ultimately everyone ended up dying, and then everybody was like, we continued on a little bit, like, no, we don't want to do this anymore. This is stupid. I actually had my first character was a rogue that was just really bad, got really bad rolls. Like, I'm not gonna do this anymore. I'm gonna just be a regular carpenter. I'm good at that.
One of my favorite characters of all time was a vow of pacifism monk, who, whenever like people asked, "What do you do?" he introduced himself as a stonemason. Because fighting is what you do in wartime, but that's not what should define you. It's kind of like people who reject the idea of being defined by your job.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I know how to fight. I'm good at fighting. I am here to serve, good. I'm here to help, but I don't ever want to define myself as being a fighter, because that's not the work that I'm proud of. And he actually took his first level feat. I'm like, skill focus, masonry. Screw first level feats. We're just going to take a skill feat that's never going to come up.
Yep.
And then there was a professional hunter in the party. And whenever my character chimed in, he'd be like, shut up, stonemason. Just absolutely antagonistic to someone who didn't take pride in the line of work. That was fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's lots of stuff. Anyway, I know that you really wanted to do speed run. Tara has been
apprehensive,
kind of convinced to try it out with us.
To at least try. And I'll protect you as well as I can, because I'm not that great at speed running either.
I'm trying to think. I feel like I had one more RPG.
You're also very quiet, Rory.
That's just me talking quietly. I'm not projecting the way I normally do. I also turned away from Mike. I had one more anecdote, I felt like, but I have completely forgotten. Tried to fight Child again and got his second form Electric Eye. Yeah, Electric Child is mega aggressive. Try to stay behind him and...
What?
Genshin.
Try to keep behind him. Use dashing to dodge. If he starts firing lightning down from the sky, don't stand and take it.
I really need to get a
best
better
advice I can give.
Game set up so that I can play Genshin.
Yo.
See, for a little bit, it did run on my laptop, and then it just stopped working.
We'll get together a 4-person Genshin group to all start from level 1, just everyone on the field at all times.
That makes
everyone
me think
controls
of
one
friends
character.
Of a friend, whose laptop was so bad at running the game for Genshin Impact that we went to Dragonspine when it was new, and Dragonspine didn't load properly. There were sections of Dragonspine that there was no floor, and she was not able to.
I was so annoyed yesterday.
Across the areas.
I had some fun just messing with the game to get out of bounds. And I got out of bounds, and then I got back into the area that I was trying to get to from out of bounds. And the entire area is surrounded by an invisible bubble. And so I'm walking across this invisible ceiling, clearly visible of where I was trying to get to, and just trying to find a stupid hole in the invisible ceiling. Soft-locked myself more than once. Oh well. Okay, I will boot up the server so that it is
Yay!
ready and we can get into that. Let me just...
Also change the category.
Yep, I'll do so. Was I wise and... Nope, that's fine. All right. Yeah, let's change category. Good call, Tara.
Tara's so smart.
Merc.
I also had us on Minecraft because why does frickin' Streamlabs destroy all of my tags every time?
No, I think that's actually a thing with Twitch lately. Twitch just resets the tags every week, I think. Like, the beginning of the week, after Friday, before Monday, all the tags just...
I'm pretty sure it's every stream.
I don't think it's every stream.
Maybe not. I haven't figured out when it is. No, I had all my tags in at the beginning of the stream, and I went to change category, and I'm like, I have 0 tags.
What the fuck?
Collab.
Speedrun.
Yep, just hit all the tags.
The server's not up, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Because I'm changing my tags first.
Yeah, Rory is currently doing the stream setup stuff before booting up the server to minimize the server uptime.
All the things.
All the things.
All the things.
All the thing. Do the thing.
Is that... that looks like close to 10. Whatever, just... I always try to use all my tags because I feel like I have to have at least that many descriptors that I could use and might as well. I wonder what...
Kid, did you see my new Rory?
Oh, it's good.
What?
My new Rory.
Tara made a new PNG for sorry, Fuji Reactive. By the way, do you know how I know some people just like have their actual model still being used on other people's stream? Do you know how that's set up? I guess you probably do, because
one way you can do that is with Guest Star.
Yeah, does Guest Star work with that? Interesting.
Yeah. What you need to do is set up VTube Studio as a virtual camera. I believe it's just a setting that you check in settings. That's how it is in VTube Studio, or not VC Face anyway. And I'm pretty sure the same thing would be in VTube, where you just say, "Hey, this is a virtual camera," and then you can set up that virtual camera to be read by other programs as your camera. And so on my Friday streams, I have that with everybody using their models and Guest Star. So you can actually have everybody in the stream having their model active. There's also another way that you kind of have as a workaround. But if you have Guest Star, it's so much simpler.
Even my alt has Guest Star, so... Noted. Good to know. Very helpful. Okay.
There's also Video Ninja, which is the first way I encountered doing it. I'll give you the link for that. It's a workaround, but you've got Guest Star, so it's not really necessary. But if you have friends that don't have access to it and you want to do collab where everybody has it, then that might be a workaround.
No, I was thinking about like...
You just had a 5-second ad play.
Oh. Yeah, those I have set to go off every hour. I probably should turn them off. The thing is...
It was just a 5-second one.
Yeah, I'm surprised it was only a 5... Oh, was it skip? Whatever. In theory, Twitch should be dropping a 30-second ad every hour because that turns off pre-rolls for 10 minutes. It's kind of the compromise position.
Okay. Like you don't want to have too long of ads.
I hate long ads. I hate frequent ads.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could have done 30 seconds every 30 minutes, but I'm like, no, I don't want to.
That's too frequent.
I want minimum whatever. And since I'm a small channel and I don't want, people to get scared off, like if at a certain point I think that it's okay to be like, hey, top of the hour, minute or minute 30, even ad break to make sure that pre-rolls just stay off as much as possible. But for me, I'm just like, people can deal with a 30-second ad break once an hour to just help with pre-rolls a little bit.
They can sub. And it's not that annoying either way.
And there's other ways to get out of it, which I'm not going to talk about because they're TOS to mention. But there are ways to get away from ads.
I mean, I'm like, what? I'm the most recent sub. Who gives me a sub?
Well, Ro came in briefly recently. That could be a thing.
Oh, maybe because I was talking to Ro and while I was playing Grounded with Cade.
Okay. You guys have the 16.1 ready. If I start, be able to hop in pretty shortly?
Yes, I believe I am.
I am booted up. I should be ready to go.
Okay. And it's just on the regular server, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So starting server, I'll tell you when it's live, but it should be any minute. Let me also, of course, switch my screen.
Oh, I can hop in.
All right, then it's probably up. Yep, go for it.
Yay! Okay.
All right, so this is Fresh World. Hi, Anaukia.
And
of
course, now I have to pee. As soon as we start.
I went to pee while you guys were talking nonstop, and just like, okay, yeah, I'll just step away and I'll go.
Okay.
Hi, I see you, Tara. Hello.
Hey.
I'm still loading.
I don't see a Rory yet. Oh, there's a Rory. Hi, Rory.
Yeah, I've been just in your blind spot for a while. I'll wait for Tara to...
Let's wait for Tara.
Loading. Loading. Why is
Let's
this
go.
taking so long? Maybe it's because I'm Canadian.
It almost certainly is. Also, you guys need to be bigger and more in my lap. Okay. I'll wait for you to load and then reset the time to 0 just so we have a full first day.
I'm waiting in front
you
of
creeper.
I see you waiting in front of me.
Oh,
yeah,
so
because
you
can see it on Rory's
stream. Yeah.
All right, of course.
Crap, I kind of really do have to pee.
Go. Now's the time.
Okay.
I'll reset the time to 0.
Go now while we're waiting.
Why is it loading, though? I mean, obviously we know why it's loading, but...
We're gonna reset timer when I get in anyway, so
I mean,
we can wait a little bit longer.
Normally I just use, like, we can't get an official time. I normally just use the in-game timer because, who cares about precision? But we can figure out whatever. Hop, 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 hop. I shouldn't use up my, I should not use up my satiation, my foods.
Okay, I think my Minecraft might be crashing.
Uh-oh. Bye.
Let us try this again.
Okay. Oh, no! Tara left!
Tara said that her Minecraft might be crashing, and...
Oh, no.
That's okay. Well...
I'm just waiting here. I'm not chopping down anything.
Yeah, I was jumping, and I'm like, I shouldn't do that. I'm wasting my...
Hey, Rory. If you stand next to me and look over there, you can see it like sort of a sphinx in the...
Yeah, I see it.
That's cool, right?
That is cool. I didn't make that connection.
Are you laughing at me?
This isn't letting me. It just keeps on sitting on saving world, and it's been like that the entire time while I was in game.
You also have that issue with regular stream?
No.
Or a regular Minecraft server, I mean?
Nope. Not at all.
Just double check that it's not a whitelist issue.
But if it's a whitelist issue, I don't think
that no, I agree that that's expected, but I was just
checking to make sure.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the 1.16.1 because I just downloaded that from the game.
Yeah, that's what I do. It should be fine. If you want to re-download it, we can just reset everything. That's not a big deal.
I think I might know what might be going on. It might be the texture pack I normally use.
Yeah, that could be it. Nugs, yesterday I kept bleeding lol. In what way? Is it just getting a frequent bloody nose because that happens to people, or noon?
Okay, it turns out the texture pack. Trying again.
Okay.
Still sitting on saving world. Why? Why?
Saving world?
Yes, I load in and my screen says saving world.
That's weird.
That's very weird. I'm going to set the time to 0 real quick so that it doesn't screw anything up.
You ran into a wall causing a nosebleed. Oh no, Nuggies. Are you okay now?
All right, when loading says saving world, then crashes.
I kind of feel like going down a stair in a sleeping bag might indeed not be the smartest of choices.
All right. When I boot up and make a new world, it loads in the world. However, when done, it says joining world, says saving world, it gets stuck on it. Can't do anything. When I try, it says Java's not responding. May think blah blah. Have you reinstalled Java or updated? Assume so. Try uninstalling. I thought I saw a fix. I'm reading discussions. Someone says something with Chrome ad blocker, but apparently dumping that fixed it. Found a simple. Oh wait, OP. Here we go. Found a way to fix this problem. Very simple. Right click on Minecraft. Go to Properties. Run compatibility troubleshooter. Apparently that's helped it for some people with a similar problem.
I see a horse or donkey.
Well, how do you do that with the Microsoft launcher?
Microsoft launcher? 1 second. I'll see if I can't.
Because I've been using the Microsoft launcher because it's been making me do it with the Microsoft launcher. So.
Yeah.
I'll remind them in a minute, Nuggies.
Yeah, I saw it, Nugs. I'm just.
Don't worry.
Okay, I got a YouTube video. I don't want to actually play YouTube video.
This is sad.
Sorry. Making you sad.
No.
It's okay. I think I'll live. I just kind of really want to explore the Sphinx. And I'm pretty sure there's a temple or something next to it, even.
Update Java, check router or firewall, disable texture packs, reduced render distance, check for corrupted game files. The game files shouldn't be an issue, considering. Are you able to do anything from the saving file, whatever?
I
screen?
Click and then it goes all faded white, and I wait for program to respond or close program.
Damn it.
Dang it. Well, I'm glad turning the fan off helps.
One 1.16.1 you have, right?
Yep. I'm pretty sure it's 1.16.1.
I don't think that it would let you join on anything else, but I'm just kind of...
I double checked because I clicked on the error code that popped up, and when it says, I looked at his weight, it says 1.6.1, but no, the one that says it's 1.16.1 on Minecraft itself, so...
Wait, it says something, but no, 1.6.1, I don't think you'd be able to join. When you click the error code, it says effects version's 1.6.1, but the game itself says it's 1.16.1. So... That's such a bummer.
Just a tinsy-wincy bit.
I can try reducing the render distance too, but
yeah, you can try that. I don't know why that would, but I mean, I guess you might as well lower all of your settings. Reduce render distance, lower settings. And if that doesn't work, then I'm willing to... Hi. I'm willing to just do something else.
I see a Terra joining. Is it working?
Saving world. Nope, it's stuck on saving world again.
For fudge!
God damn. Yeah, for fudgeums indeed. Okay. Anaukia, don't go exploring too much because we can just reuse this seed sometime.
Yeah. I'm not exploring anything. I'm staying here.
Yeah. I'm just, commenting on that. Gardic phone?
Sure. Let's try it.
All right. I'm switching back to just chatting, and actually I'm going to change my just chatting screen, I was saying, but I am actually going to use the just chatting option because I don't trust, for the same reasons that Jackbox Games as a category has been danger zone. I suspect Gardic Phone might also be. So,
it attracts people that want to join the games and end up kind of being toxic.
Being beyond toxic often. So the thing is with particularly Jackbox games, but also Gartic Phone, very often people have an open voice channel that's being used in their Discord server. And internet trolls will basically flip through and find a VTuber or girl or person of color, very often any mix of those, like other whatever. They'll find someone on those categories, pop in, see if there's an open Discord that it's being played on, get in, wait for a couple of minutes to basically make sure everything's stable or whatever, that everyone can hear on chat, check a couple of things, that you don't have a delay or kill switch or anything, just by playing nice for a while, and then play an audio file which screams hate speech and slurs and whatever on repeat at max volume and then they will, if they get a chance, they'll turn around and make a clip of that and report your channel. Because people are fun. Let's see. Okay, no longer a speed run. I'll still keep scuffed, multiplayer, casual. That's fine. And I'll change the title. Calling it art games. I'm not even referencing Gartic Phone or anything else because they seem to be very happy in that right now. What is Gartic Phone? Gartic Phone is, yes, Minx, you heard Gartic Phone. Also, one second, I might as well do this right now. Ara Nugs, thank you for being in stream today. We do appreciate you making your way over here. 7 out of 10. Anyway, yay happy. Well, that's what I'm here for. The yay happies.
So, do I need to download something or?
Nope, it's
web browser.
Online. Yeah.
Okay. Can you link me to a site then?
Terrible, you link, and okay, well, I just get it up for myself and get a room started, whatever. Oh, right. I need to give a room link, don't I? Okay.
Yes, you need to give a room link if you're going to host.
Yeah. It's been a hot second.
I've been hovering over Gartic Phone, and then I even logged in. It's like, oh, wait, no. It's not letting me actually go in. It makes me start a new room, not join. So.
Let's see. I don't think I need authenticated, but I do need.
And after some Gartic Phone, if we want to change it up, I can open up some Jackbox too.
Yeah.
Van harte welkom, mijn naam is Noah Zeeuw, jullie presentator van vandaag. En jullie zijn bij het Bolleboze evenement.
That's obnoxious. Okay. Got invite link. I will post it for you guys. I'm just going to put that in the D&D server and in general.
I plan on doing this on my phone so I can use my phone pen.
Cheater.
Hey, I don't draw that good.
Yeah, me either. That's what makes it fun. Sorry, I need to...
I can at least have smoother lines.
Wait, oh, if I just click that link, I can just...
Yeah.
It's already your room thing. Okay.
Yeah.
It'll bring you into the room.
And if you want a different little picture next to your name, you can click the little refresh symbol next to the picture circle.
Yeah, they tend to be pretty cute.
I don't want to be owl. Okay, I want this one. Join. I'm a little mushroom with a worm.
Little mushroom with a worm. Sounds like you.
I think the worm ate your brain.
Yeah. Okay.
So I am going to...
You need to tell me what to do because I've...
Yeah. I'm just adjusting.
Basically, the name of the game is people write descriptions, then people draw the descriptions, then people describe what they're seeing and pass it forward.
Yes. Do you know the telephone game?
Like when you see... When you have like a line of people and person A says something to person B and B whispers it to the next and to the next and to the next until it comes back around.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
This is basically art telephone.
Yeah. Gartic phone is that with mix in with Pictionary.
Okay.
And everyone is doing all three at the same time.
When it comes round full circle, do you like check what it was originally?
Basically, you get to see
get a certain number of rounds. You get a certain number of rounds, and you play through. There's also all of these variations. We'll probably start with normal, but like whatever. But you go a number of rounds, and then at the end we display all of it. And so like I might say puppy on their back, and then you draw that, and next person says like dog funeral, and then someone else, because that's what their guess of what it is, and someone else or says playing dead, and then you draw like doing finger guns, and so the next person says like dog robbery or something. and then the next person draws that, and then you do that for a number of rounds, and then we do a slideshow, and we get to see, like I said, the journey.
Okay, I kind of feel like this would be better with more than 3 people.
Yeah, often, like, there's kind of a sweet spot, I would say maybe 6, but I'm not going to invite just generals, I think, right now. I might sometime do a bigger group game for this.
I mean, if you did a different setting, you can have more fun with it, too.
Yeah. 4 minutes. Secrecy, that's fine. Scoreboard turns. Let's do 200%. I think that'll give us 6 rounds.
Sure.
Let it go around twice, since we only have a few of us.
Yeah.
Oh. Not sure I want to continue. Normal, but with that... Okay. Good. They say this will take around 10 minutes to do a round.
Perfect. Do you have an allotted time for your drawing, or can you just...
Do you want me to double the amount of time that we get?
How much time is there that you have to draw? Because whatever. I'm sure it's fine. If a picture is not done, it will just add to dumbness.
Sure.
Yeah, that's one of the fun things about the game. Is like, oh, sometimes
we can
you don't
adjust
have enough
it,
time
but
to draw.
Yeah, well.
But how much time do we have to draw?
30
I don't
seconds to a minute, I think. Usually.
That's very short time to draw with a mouse.
Yep.
This is gonna be great.
There are rounds where you start with a lot of time, and then you get shorter and shorter and shorter time as you go along.
That's also a thing. There, as I said, there's a couple of different. Okay, I'm actually going to ignore the custom settings. Yes, and just. Can I? Oh, okay. Do you want slow time? Or slower first turn?
It's all fine.
Okay, all fine. Except I'm going to, as said, do double.
Yes.
Okay. And begin. Now, when there's at least 4 players, do you really want to continue? Yep. We'll deal with it. We understand, game. And then don't look at my screen for a minute, because
okay.
That's cheating. Don't say it out loud. Okay.
Good luck with this one. Oh, I need to write more sentence. No, okay, I gotta write one.
Just one.
Okay. Okay, okay, I've got this.
And you can change your color, size, whatever of pen.
I see that other people also had fun ideas.
That is part of the game. Can I just hit? Okay, I have an undo button. Good. Gonna need to use some gray.
I need more these.
Wait, you can do transparency now? That feels new. Okay, we need to actually just... I should have done that.
I have
after. It's fine.
Such nice drawing skills, guys. You're gonna be so proud of me.
Oh no, you're not gonna be proud of me. I have zero
time
no,
I didn't want to do that. Go away,
what I'm doing.
Here, I'll just draw over it.
Bop. Bop.
You can also see the time you have left in the top right.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Whatever. This is just what it's gonna be. People are just gonna be amazed by my amazing drawing.
Done. Whatever, I'm just calling it. I should have just kept drawing till the end. In fact, I will. Give eyes. Perfect. Amazing. So good. And then every once in a while, people like bring out their... People have like their tablet and their pen and they do like actual like...
What is this?
What do we think? Is this what it is, or is it something different? We're gonna do
Okay. I don't know the word in English. So
well, it'll be fine then.
Okay.
Oh, I got this one. Maybe. First we need that. Then we need some of... just all the neon.
I'm so good at drawing. You're gonna be so proud of me. But do you does it go around in a circle or?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't remember what I had.
Yeah, that's what's part of what's going to make this fun, I think, because people are going to see.
And if you're not having any memory whatsoever,
if you're not keeping track of the number of turns, then you have no idea when it's yours, and it doesn't matter because you just have to do whatever.
I genuinely don't remember what I said when I was that as a prompt. I don't remember.
Let's give him a really ugly jumpsuit.
A jumpsuit? Something has a jumpsuit. Okay, I'm done. Oh, wait. I have a plan. I can make it better.
Those.
Hello. My parrot is talking to me.
And he needs one of these.
Shut up, telephone. I'm not done yet.
Perfect. I will take that one. This is my masterpiece. Best thing I've ever drawn.
Okay.
I could hit edit and try to get a couple more in, but...
Wait,
Okay, I can think of a good name for this.
These, I think some of this might also go down to translation.
Oh, some of it will.
I think maybe this.
I can tell when I got yours, Tara, because it has actual detail.
Oh wait, oh crap! No, go away! This is one I've had before. But now I have to draw it.
Oh no, mouse drawing.
Wait, no, I need to do it like this. Crap. How do I fill it in? Does this work? Oh, yes, this works. Sort of.
There's a paint bucket tool if you click on
yeah. I needed the paint bucket. I think people will know what this one is because it came back to me and I already no, that's not what I wanted. I'm just so slow in drawing.
You and me both. Okay, I need to get to the...
No, go away. That's not what I want. It's okay. I'm doing it, guys. I'm doing it.
Uh-huh. I believe you. Me too. I have time to...
So good at drawing. Perfection. Whoever gets my drawing, I'm sorry for you.
I'm sorry for me too. Oh, never mind. Here, we're here. Okay. Manual display mode, voiceover, off, exhibition flow from beginning. Okay. Here we go.
Okay. Alright, Salva.
So, fork dance party.
Okay. I got that one.
Okay.
That's
Tara guesses that this is a disco dance party. All right. Rory draws Saturday Night Fever. All right, fair. Yo, let's go.
Is so
She has a
close.
pen. This is her cheating.
Whoa!
She's using stylus on her phone. Okay. Penguin follow leader. Oh no, I had such a hard time with the first drawing. Penguin rolling over. Okay, sure.
That's such a good penguin. You should see mine.
Pengu flip. All right.
I forgot what my prompt was. I don't remember.
Well, you're gonna find out.
Oh,
Sprinkle.
yeah!
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Birthday fruitcake.
I made a very good birthday fruitcake, just saying.
And Rory draws streamers.
Yes. I mean, I could have done the obvious streamers, but all right. New turn. Do we want to make it even longer? Or
I
was
think
that
this
good?
was a good amount of time. I think this time was
Okay,
good.
more drawing time, but no using frickin' tablets. No, okay, I want to do one second. We're going back to presets.
I think your drawings were definitely better.
They were so much better. They were.
Okay, fine.
No, it's fine. Whatever. Do what you need.
You can use it. I don't. You can just be.
One of the main issues with the phone is I don't have as easy a time typing.
That's true. And also, it's probably smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Buddy, what are you doing? Yeah, I see you there. Yeah. Are you being good boy? Okay.
I don't know how animation works. If I was a better
Animation
artist, I would try.
is basically you start with a picture. Somebody does a new frame for each, so each person draws a new frame.
But do you have to draw from scratch? Can you trace the other person's at all?
I think I like this one.
Don't think so.
I mean, they're
they're
all fun. Let's do
knockoff is you keep on trying to draw the previous person's thing.
We're gonna do knockoff just because it's okay. So knockoff, everyone draws something.
Yeah.
Then the next person draws the same, like you just see it and you draw the same thing, but you have less time. And the clock just goes faster and faster.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And we're going to adjust only drawings, 200% turns. Regressive time is fine. I wish I could do regressive and slow, but that's fine. There's also one where basically just the slowest person, whatever. Anyway.
But you get a lot of time for the first.
Yeah, you get lots of time for the first one.
Yeah, it starts with a slower first turn and just keeps on going slower, going faster and faster and faster.
Do you get a prompt or do you?
You just have to draw something. I'm pretty sure.
You just draw.
Okay.
So I need to think of something. If you don't mind me taking a second.
I also need to think of something. Okay, maybe my boyfriend has a good secret prompt for me. Something I can draw. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. So maybe he does not have a good... We're doing a drawing game, and I need to draw something. If you have an idea of what I can draw. But don't say it out loud, because then the rest can hear. No. Okay.
Are we ready?
Yes. I have an idea. It's gonna be a horrible drawing, but it's gonna be fun.
Here we go.
You might be surprised with how much time you get. It is quite a bit of time, so you can really work on it.
I think I want this starting color. I like to start with bold lines. I don't like that curve. Oh shoot, I need to... Whoops.
It's so already getting so ugly.
You'll be fine. I believe in you.
Yeah, well, you okay. Oh, I have a lot more time than I thought I did.
Yeah.
Like I said, you have a lot of time.
Can I do this? No, that's too dark. Can I change my color? Yes, I can. Bloop. That's the color I want. And then I want...
I mean, I still am feeling incredibly rushed, but...
I wonder if you guys are gonna guess what I drew. Probably. It's a really good drawing, just so you know. Just gonna... No! No, I don't want it. Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Hello.
Whatever. We'll just redo it. It's fine. Paint bucket. Whoops.
Yeah, I had a lot more time than I thought.
Need my...
I probably could have made the start a lot prettier. I'm not gonna go back and fix it now, though. Wait.
Make them nice and happy.
Wait, is this the opacity? I can play with
yes,
the opacity?
you can mess with the opacity. Whoops.
done yet. I'm making it better.
Think that'll have to do for mine.
I made such a pretty drawing.
I didn't.
It's perfect.
That'll have to do. Disgusting. Disgusting. All right. Lower time starting in just a second. Get your pens ready.
Okay, good luck, guys. Oh no! Oh no, Tara! Okay. Wait, how do I even get the color? Crap. Okay.
Lost this time. Oh god.
Oh no, I'm already almost out of time. Oh crap, this is going way too fast. Why would they do this to me? Why?
How could this happen to me?
No. Wrong button.
Oh, I need to connect my line, otherwise this is going to go badly. There we go. Paint bucket.
No, I'm not done yet. No, this is not fair. No.
Oh no. Undo. That was almost awful.
Undo. No.
Whatever. It'll have to do.
No, crap, I ruined it.
That'll be interesting. Okay.
I'm sorry for whoever got that one. I'm pretty sure that it's Rory who got mine. I'm sorry.
All good.
I messed up at the very end because it was on the wrong thing.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh wow!
No!
Ah, wow! Oh god.
Can I draw what I knew it had?
You cut out.
Mouse. Or do I have to draw? Whatever. This is it. What? Okay. I don't know what this is, but this is what I'm drawing. I don't even know what this was supposed to be. But this is what it looked like.
Perfect.
Okay.
At a certain point, you just have to recognize that you have 0 time and just draw something that reminds you of it. No time to think, only draw. Okay, here we go. That was final countdown. Okay.
Oh man, that was horrible. But my second drawing is by far the worst.
Rory starts.
I did the wrong color. It's so cute. I love it.
Tara draws.
It's so cute.
And Alkia draws. Okay. Rory draws again. Tara draws. Oh. We had some unluck with the, about as good as the other time you did it. Okay.
Nice.
Tara.
Yeah, there's no way I could have done that.
And Alkia.
It accidentally turned yellow.
I kind of had a guess that that's what was going, but I took my own route.
What? Even
I just drew jellyfish.
Just jellyfish. Yeah, I was like, I don't know about this jellyfish.
So Naokia is a jellyfish, confirmed.
Confirmed.
Hey, I'm not one jellyfish. I'm 3 jellyfish.
In a trench coat.
Oh, there's no trench coat. I'm just 3 jellyfish.
In a onesie. 3 jellyfish in a onesie.
Okay, I took artistic liberties right off the bat.
You made it into a carrot. It was a strawberry.
I ran out of time. That's a fine strawberry.
I also ran out of time.
Everyone runs out of time. That's the point. Turtle.
It's totally a turtle.
Turtle. Okay, now it's definitely a carrot.
Oh, man.
Okay. Oh,
I like
mean
this one. I like Tara's best.
Wait, was there? Oh, okay. Do you want to just keep playing through random ones?
Of course you like my best. I drew you.
No, just the way it evolved, that it just turned into jellyfish. That's why I like it best.
Okay, we're gonna do secret. It's awful.
What is secret?
Secret, you only see the person's thing for like a second, and then it goes away, and you don't get to see what you're drawing. I think.
You don't get to see what you're drawing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
Okay.
Basically, you have nothing that you're unable to see the lines you're placing on the screen.
Oh, that's gonna be great. Cool. Let's go.
Customs. No, not fast.
Not fast.
Still get normal. Turns. I still stand by 200%.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I need to have it. Okay,
I've also done the previous one with secret drawings, and that makes it also awful.
I have a good prompt.
Okay. I want to try? Yeah, we know we only have 3 players. Write a sentence.
Wait, I also can't see what I'm writing.
Yeah.
Done. This is funny because now the fiance also can't see what I'm writing. Let's see if they figure out what I wrote.
I think I misspelled something. Whatever, it's fine.
Okay. Holy... How? Okay. Oh no, my mouse is...
I find it easy if I just basically keep my mouse on the page as much as possible and use the phone as a reference. That said, it's still going to be awful.
The problem is that my mouse sometimes just it doesn't catch up with where I am.
And then like I should be doing this with gloves on.
It's gonna
with a
make a new one here.
Dabber and
wait, did I already make a figurine? I don't know if I did. Come on, mouse, work. Okay, seriously, my mouse not responding is making it so much worse.
yeah, I'm not going to try to edit this because I see why they gave fast time, because without knowing what I'm doing, I'm only doing a simple drawing anyway. Mouse not responding is rough.
Wait, what? I have no clue what this is supposed to be.
I think I got that right. Maybe. There is an infinite time option where you just when everyone hits done, it's done, but
okay, well somebody got mine. And apparently it went well. Wait, what the hell? I can see my lines when I'm drawing for a second.
Yeah, just for a second.
I couldn't see that the entire first round.
Wow, that
at
sucks.
all.
That's too big. Intermediate lines. Perfect. Gorgeous. This is
great. I'm
going
done.
to be hung in a museum.
I'm done. My painting is done. It's amazing. I really wonder what the person I just said drawing because it been what it was supposed to.
Perfect.
Done?
Oh, damn.
That's everybody's wrong. What is this?
Whoops, misspelled. I'm just gonna type that again.
Yeah, I'm perfect. I'm 100% sure that this is what it's supposed to be. Okay.
Kind of want to try to use the color fill tool, but I think that won't work. So, did someone use the paint tool? Is that why it, or the bucket tool? Because that was a mistake. Whoever.
Done. I'm very good at drawing fast, dumb drawings, turns out. I don't...
Okay, here we go.
Whatever.
Rory's album. Cool.
I'm very...
Wow.
Oh no! No!
Yeah.
No!
I predicted that someone had paint bucket, and that was indeed.
No! That's what happened. It was my fault. I'm sorry. I made such a cool drawing too. That's also why it didn't give the thingy. Oh man.
Oh man. Wait.
Crap.
Stream just suddenly can't see. Is it 1 second? I need to.
Hey, your stream is all black.
Yeah. 1 minute. Why though?
Yeah. It doesn't want to load this website. Do you have the right thing?
It does that with like Netflix. It's the stupid I'm gonna try to fix it. I have ideas.
It's generally acceleration.
Yeah. Okay, I got it back. Let's see if it stays back. Nope. That's fine.
Oh.
I just need to.
There we go.
Yeah.
Nope. Briefly.
Nope.
I knew that there was a good chance that it wouldn't stay. That's fine. I know how to fix. Just need to completely power off my capture card and power back on, and assuming that whatever it was that triggered it is off, then it might come back. Okay, and now it'll be back for a second at least. I'm just seeing if it stays back. I think we might be good.
Yeah.
It's sized wrong, which is a strange issue, or maybe I moved things.
If you completely reloaded and made a new one, it might have resized because of that.
Okay, anyway. Anyway, so I'd make my field of yellow.
I'm so sad that you missed out on my amazing, amazing drawing of someone selling snow.
Hmm. All right. Tara's album. Yeah, I knew that I was going to have a hard time drawing this. Perfect.
I don't know what the blue was supposed to be.
Gloved hands, except I couldn't draw a hand.
Oh, now I get it.
Piercings and spitballs.
Rory sitting on
Oh, my eye and my mouth were like all the way off. Amazing.
Yeah, a little bit. That's like me like watering chat. Or spritzing chat. Oh, that's me spritzing chat when they're down bad.
Do you want that sound effect? I've got that as a sound effect.
Tisker, 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 tisker.
Frit, frit, frit.
Okay. Mickey Mouse having a beer. Think that the beer stayed as throw line.
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse getting sloshed. Mickey Mouse with a beer.
Sort of a bear. Slime with a bear.
I mean, I drew it before I knew it was supposed to be Mickey Mouse with a beer, but I'm like, no,
Dang
it
it,
looks like a slime. So
I
so
moved
let's go with
further
that.
over. Oh well.
Okay.
I'm glad that I didn't try to paint in the green because my lines did not connect.
Yep.
Okay, presets. We're just, flipping through.
How long do we want to continue? Because I am actually getting a little bit tired. This is taking a lot of my energy.
Fair enough. Want to do one more round?
One more round.
What sandwich?
I don't know. Oh, you just, instead of doing right, draw, right, draw, right, draw, you do right, draw, 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 right.
Yeah. Speedrun? Absolutely not. Oh, background. Animations with a context. Create a fixed background for animations. Oh, someone draws the background, and then you animate in the foreground.
On top
gotcha.
of that.
I'm actually, I think I would like sandwich, but then maybe we should, but then we
I'd be happy with just normal, honestly.
Yeah, okay, let's do just normal then.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You started to say like
icebreaker?
butt or something. Oh, I was just
Maybe we
reading it.
just want to ask questions and have fun with the other drawings. What? I don't know what that is.
I also don't know.
Compliment is like you start with basic lines and you see the other players.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
Someone starts and then the next person adds to it, then the next person adds to it.
I think that would be fun.
You want to try that one?
Yeah.
Okay. This is one that scares me the most because... Okay. Yes, I know there's still not 4 players.
Yeah, but I have to start drawing something, right? Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Make some basic lines.
Oh, well. It's some basic lines. Done. It's perfect. Oh wait,
Yeah,
I should not look at my phone because then I can see what you're drawing.
Probably not, but I mean, who cares? You're gonna see it anyway. It's a compliment, right?
Okay. I'm just gonna, like, not draw too much because I think it's way more fun if people get to...
Well, but people will get to add, even if you add quite a bit, I think that people will find things to boost it. It's kind of fun if you draw at least a moderate, well, not a moderate amount, but, some.
Okay.
Add to it.
Okay. No, that's not what I want. For fudgles.
But also, you can use some of the time to,
Perfection.
add details. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm done. This is a masterpiece already. I'm very curious what somebody else is gonna do with it now.
Nope, wrong one. Also, we only have... Oops. We only have 6 rounds, so, Or... oh, no, I didn't change anything, so we only have 3.
Oh, really?
Oops.
Oh.
I forgot that time. Oh, well.
In that case, I can add more.
Messed up around, but that's okay.
I like it now. It's interesting. I made something interesting. Wait, I feel like this has not gone through multiple people yet.
I think we just
I didn't
get
understand
the
it.
other first ones.
Interesting. Uh-oh.
Pretty.
Wish I could draw a surprised Pikachu face better. I misunderstood the assignment for sure with the first couple. And also probably this one. Oh, I didn't understand how this was going to work. But with only 3 drawing phases, I'm going to just add to this one as much as I feel like and just see how it fits with everyone else's. It might be awful, but it might be spectacular. Green paint bucket. Perfect. Okay. I basically made an entire new drawing. It'll be okay.
No. I'm not done yet.
Just don't paint it all yellow. That'll be sad.
Okay. Did it. Made something.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, no, okay. I thought we were like gonna add.
Yeah, I thought it would add.
Yeah. Oh,
so then. Oh wait, does each person? Because that didn't add to Tara's.
Yeah, no, that's what we were saying. Like you get the first one again.
Interesting. Not my favorite one, but okay. It's morning, thank God. Speedy Zoom car.
It's Clifford the big red car.
Nice. What had you meant it to be?
Me?
Yeah.
Basic lines.
I so simple line. The concept was actually an alien spaceship, or actually I was thinking a hat at first, actually. And then it's like, no, this can also be an alien spaceship, so I can give people something to play with. Whatever.
True.
So basically, that's the idea. I was like, hat, but it could also be an alien spaceship, and keep it simple.
Oh yeah, I would have added way more. Oh well.
Nice.
I messed up a little bit, so I was like, oh, okay, let's just quickly finish this.
All right, but that was fun though. We got some random D&D chatter. We got to play some Gardic Phone. We tried speedruns Minecraft stuff, but unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm a little bit sad that didn't happen. I was kind of looking forward to that.
Yeah, but we can figure something. Oh, it's nothing you could do, right?
No, not your fault.
So we'll figure that out. And Aoki and I can always do a speedrun later because it worked for us. I'm teasing.
I would like to do speedrun again.
We'll do that sometime. Just need to find the time and schedule and whatever. But all good stuff. Let's see who is on the lines. Try to hit up a rad raid, crab rave. Doop, boop, 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 beep, bop. Tara, any suggestions?
Who to raid?
Yeah. You can just say no. I have a few people I could. They're just not not too many people that I'm way high on list for.
Kit Kat Boppo playing Minecraft.
Who's that?
He's an Australian musician, streamer, VTuber.
Interesting.
And he's playing Minecraft, which was the intention.
Well, it was an intention. Mostly it was hang out with D&D people. Oh. Okay. No, even though, I normally don't go to really big streamers, I see Rainho on, and I just feel the desire to raid Rainho, so... Because she's funny. She makes me laugh. She has that mix of being, obviously down bad, but also just, kind of innocent and shy. Anyway.
Is that kind of like me?
A little bit, yeah. I almost said that, but then I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to make that comparison quite. But she's fantastic. I always love the clips. She has a good laugh. Also like Tara. Has purple hair. Also like Tara. She's playing Jump King.
There's also Tara Tyrant who has purple hair.
Yeah, it's a thing. But you guys be nice, have fun, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye-bye.
Bye.